we are back, lads. Okay, we've got it all ready. Like we said earlier, we're gonna be ranking the Jojo stands. I can't wait. It's gonna be good. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully you can hear the music now. It's a bit loud. Hold on. Let me turn it down. Let me turn it down. Okay, hold on. Let me go on Streamlabs. It's me! Who is it's me? Teppo Shorts. Okay, hopefully that's good now. I'm gonna dupe ourselves. But yeah, we're gonna be ranking all the Jojo's Bizarre Adventure stands. So I hope you guys do enjoy the stream. Should be aight. Okay. All good. Alright, without further ado, let's just start this, shall we? Star Platinum. You know, he's the GOAT. Part 3, main character, Jotaro stand. What would I say? Okay, personal opinion, he's top tier, like, up here. He has a lot of great moments. He has probably the most fights in Part 3. I'm probably just going to say the same thing for him as the world as well. So, like, yeah, he's a very good stand. Jotaro is probably my favourite protagonist, so I'll put him in S. But yeah, Jotaro is great. The GOAT. As we know. Yeah, I love Jotaro. Jotaro's goated, I'd say. Right, next. Magician's Red. Muhammad Abdul. Is Muhammad Abdul goated? He's okay. His stand's a bit too similar to just Star Platinum in, like, you know, in the physical capability. Like, I'm gonna be honest, all it really does is punch and has fire. It's kind of just like your bog standard fire Pokemon is the best way to explain it. Like, it's a good stand, don't get me wrong. I probably wouldn't choose it out of the bunch. I'll go B. I think that's a fair ranking for Magician's Thread, honestly. I think having that as, you know, a B tier is high, and I wouldn't complain about that too much. I think what's it called? A B is very fair for him. Next, Hermit Purple. Now, Hermit Purple, like, it has a lot of what's it called? Versatility, for example. Like, you could do a lot with this stand. Not physically, of course, and I think the stand itself is decent. It's pretty basic, you know. They couldn't give what's his name, Joseph, too good of a stand. You know, that would just made it broken. But honestly, I think it's an okay stand. I don't think it's too good. I don't think it's too bad. I'd put it B as well. Like, I think it's pretty standard. We're ranking these based off my personal preference, by the way, not off, like, other things, for example. Like, this is pretty personal preference based. So we're not going to be, like, going off of how strong they are, because if we're going off how strong... Well, I mean, the list is pretty accurate of how strong they actually are. Hermit Purple will probably go like D, though. It's not that strong. Okay. Next big hitter, Hierophant Green. Kakyoin stand. Kakyoin. Kind of goated. It's one of my favourite Part 3 characters. I like, little spoiler, I like his death. I mean, it's very sad, don't get me wrong. But he does very well as a character. Hold on. Wait, have I not got... No, I don't. Hold on. I need to add a filter. Noise suppression. Add. Yeah, okay. I think we're locked in now. Yeah, we are. Alright. Okay, back to it. Hierophant Green, what I was saying. Yeah, I like his user. Kakyoin's very cool. The design is dope. It's a very versatile stand like Hermit Purple. It's got a good range on it. I'd probably put it... I think I'd put it... an A. Based off of how much I like it, I think I'd put... Oh, actually, no, I don't know. Might have to be B. It's a high B, though. It's like right in front of the other two. It's a heavy hitter. Silver Chariot. Now, this is where it gets good, alright? Silver Chariot is going. I like the design. The design is probably one of the best out of Part 3 gang. I think it does what it needs to do. It's a very cool stand, and I wouldn't knock it because it's dope. Alright, Silver Chariot. He's going in A. I'll put him low A. Very cool stand. Alright. Who else in the stream? Me and I think it's Teppo Shorts. I think I know who this is. This is the guy who has like a billion accounts, who I chat with sometimes. Okay, the Fool. Iggosaurus. Iggy stand. Now, Iggy, where do you go? Where do you place among the others? That's the question. I don't know where I'll put him, honestly. Like, I think he's cool. Like, how cool he is, though, is, oh, Shiza. Give me a second, lads. I've just removed your screen. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Yeah, it's all good now, lads. I was just playing with something. I gotta put this somewhere. Hold on. Window caption is the bottom. Alright. Okay, now we got all the stuff showing. Thank God. Yo, we got 5 people in the stream. Fucking nuts, lads. We're going nuts. Alright, the Fool. Like I was saying, Iggy, cool stand. You know, I think his death, another little spoiler, his death's very sad. And I think his stand's very unique, being made out of sand. I think it's cool. I'm not the biggest on the design. I would say the design's pretty. It's pretty standard. It probably goes like along with the rest of the part 3 gang. Like, I'm not gonna lie, these are all pretty in this tier. Silver Chariot and Star Platinum are just kind of slightly higher, in my opinion. You know, I think they're just on their own tier. All right, the first villain that the Part 3 gang encounter is the Tower of Grey. Now, Tower of Grey. Okay, we don't know much about him apart from it's a fly, basically. I forgot what I think the use was the guy flying the plane. I forgot, something like that. His ability could be anything. Genuinely, I watched Part 3 so long ago that I remember who he is. I remember he's the plane guy on the stand, the stand dude on the plane. If my dog doesn't shut up, I'm only joking. But yeah, probably goes D, maybe D or C. I'll put him D because he's pretty ass. Not gonna lie. Dark Blue Moon. Now this one I remember. The water stand. Part 3. Another really notable one. Where do we think this one goes? What are you saying? I think C or D. I don't know. Probably high D. It's gotta be. It's gotta be because you've seen there for like what, an episode or 2, so we can't be putting him too high. Yeah, guys. Like, if you guys think I'm not doing a good job, you know, I like your feedback. Like, if any of you guys want to rejig the list or say, you know, this should be there and this should be there, you know, just let me know, guys, and we'll do that. Because I need some flipping feedback. I don't know if I'm doing a horrible job or not. Hopefully I'm doing a good job. Strength. No, strength. This guy. The boat stand. The pervy monkey, as I like to call him. He's a very strange guy. It would be a cool stand to have, don't get me wrong. Having a boat would be nice. Like, say you're just, you know, stranded or you need to get somewhere. You've literally got your own boat, which is very nice. The stand itself is pretty, you know, like, it doesn't have any fighting capabilities really, apart from the boat can bend, like, and you can kind of control the boat, which is cool. If you wanted to, like, drown people, like Titanic, like, if you wanted to just crash it, you know, like, that's another thing. It's cool, but it's not that great. It's definitely more memorable than the D tier, but it's not B tier neither. It's a solid C tier, I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. What the hell is this? Ebony Devil. Wait, Ebony Devil. Wait, this is part 3, right? Who is this guy? I have no clue who this character is. Like, I'm not even like joking. I don't know who this guy is. Like, he must have had some short time. I'm putting him in D. I have no clue who he is. Yellow Temperance. That's one I do know, and that's a very memorable one. The one where Kakyoin kind of changes, and this guy shapeshifts into him. Very cool stand. It's just kind of a yellow goop design, honestly. I think the episodes that it was in were cool. I did enjoy the episode where Kakyoin was kind of acting all funny on some malarkey. I thought that was really cool. So I'll put him in C as well. He's another kind of memorable one, behind Strength, obviously. Yeah, I think this list is correct so far. Hanged Man. Now, that's a very hot take. I actually really like Hanged Man. I think Hanged Man is probably one of my favourite stands. I'm not like, not like, you know, capabilities. I love the design and I love the ability. I'm not putting it in S, but I've got to put it in like A. It's just so cool. I like how he teams up with Emperor as well. That's another cool one. Emperor is a sick stand. But yeah, Hangman is another one of my favourites. Love the design. The user's a bum, but the design is sick for Hangman. Like, you know, but it's a very hard one to control and a very hard one to predict, so it's got to go in like A tier. Emperor. Now this is like another one that could go like high B or low A, because like just imagine how sick it would be to have your own gun. Like just you could spawn it. You'll never have to fit anyone again. You just have your own gun, and it'd just be sick. And it could either go low A or high B. I don't know, because I really like Emperor. Emperor's a sick stand. I'll put him high B. I think maybe just behind Kakyoin, I think, is fair. You know, this is my personal preference, alright? This isn't how good they are in combat, because fucking Hangman would be all the way down in C. Actually, no. I think he's pretty capable. Empress. Right, this is the one that gets attached to Joseph's arm, if we remember correctly. What does he do? Nothing, really. Just sticks to his arm and just kind of punches him to death, which is a good tactic, but, you know, I wouldn't say it's necessarily, like, top tier or anything. It's pretty, like, standard. It's with the rest of these villains. I'm just going to put it in D. Like, he doesn't really offer much, if I'm going to be honest. He's in there for about an episode or two. It's the woman controlling him, and he just kind of just annoys Joseph. Very cool stand, but not cool at the same time. So it's one of those. Wheel of Fortune. This is the car. The car is a cool stand. I'm not gonna lie. The car, you know, it's only in there for a little while, but like Strength, the versatility with it would be crazy. Like, just imagine having it in your own car. Do we even get to find out who the user is for the car? It's just kind of like the car stand, which is I guess, you know. It's fine. I ain't gonna say it's anything special. Hold on, lads. I just realised I got to edit one more thing as well. Hold on, with the stream. We'll be on a steady pace in a second, lads. Dun 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 dun. Alright. I'm nearly done, don't worry. Okay. Alright. We are back. This one person in the stream is putting their fucking life on the line here. They're just like watching this stream. I think I know who it is. It's either T-Po Shorts or this goated guy I know. Got me a cameo off Micah Bell. The guy who plays Micah Bell. Alright, anyway, it's back to it. So Wheel of Fortune, decent. It's more memorable, definitely, than all the D tier. D tier are the fodders, like the most unmemorable stands ever. So, you know, the unmemorable ones, they're going in. They're going straight in D. They're getting plopped right there. I'll put Wheel of Fortune in C. I'm generous. Bottom of C. I think it's definitely memorable, but not as memorable as the others. A lot of people know it for being the car stand, which is what I know it for as well. The car stand. Justice. Ooh, Justice. Someone remind me. Okay, I forget who this guy is. He looks a lot like Death 13, but I can't really remember what he does. Does anyone in chat know what this guy does? If you do, just let me know. Like, I got no clue. Because I don't even know where he appears. Like, I recognize his design, I think. I just don't know where he's from. So he's just gonna have to go D. His design's sick, though. Don't get me wrong. I think that's very cool. Lovers. Oh, I think I know this one. Lovers. That's the is that the metal one? No, it isn't. I recognise the name, definitely. Okay, I'm not a LARP. I recognise the name, yeah. But Lovers. Anyone in chat know who Lovers is? I don't know this fodder. The Sun. The Sun. Now, the Sun is another memorable stand, probably like a C tier again. Like, it's cool. The user's a bum. You know, it's a very unique stand to have. Like summoning in the sun. Like, imagine you're in like a, I don't know, like a freezing place, just summon in the sun and you chill. It's just got to go in C because I remember it, and these ones are just fodders or ones I don't remember. Okay, now Death 13. This was probably one of my favourite side stands in part 3. I think the whole fight and the whole concept that it's a baby and everyone thinking like Kakyoin's basically nuts, I think is very cool. And I love the design of it as well. And I like the ability, so I think I'll put it low A. No, high B. Yeah, I think it's cool. And I think, yeah, the baby being the stand uses a funny little twist. Okay, Judgment. I recognise the name Judgment. I do recognise the name. Oh, I know. This is the stand that's on the island. You know, when Kakyoin, Polnareff sees his sister, like asks that like one stand to bring his sister back, and he does it, but then it's like evil. I remember it, but very briefly. It was a cool stand. Reminded me a lot of the genie from Aladdin. High D. It's okay. High Priestess. Now this one. High Priestess. What the hell is this? Hold on. I'm trying to think now. I'll know. I'll know if I see it in its like not physical form, but like animated form. Again, I don't know who this guy is. Like, I'm not a LARPer, okay? I just don't know some of these tiny side stand villain kind of people. Geb. Who the hell are you? Get straight to the bottom of D. Fodder. Knum. Oh, I know this guy. It's the guy who, like the whole gang, they're asking him all the questions in the car. They're all like, what's it called? Like Polnareff's there, like telling him to do stuff that Jotaro would do, and this guy's like imitating Jotaro. I think it's a very funny stand. You know, I think the moment it has is cool. I'd put it like somewhere in C. I'd put it like there. You know, it's a cool stand, not cool enough though. Sadly, majority of the side villains for part 3 are literally going in C or D. Like, it doesn't really have too much, if I'm going to be honest. Now, this one, I think it's Toph or something. This one's the book one that goes along with the brother Knum. This one would be really useful. Like, if we're talking IRL perspective, having this in real life would be like super useful. Because imagine having like a book that just predicts the future. Like, a very cool stand, a very useful stand, just a very horrible user. Like, he did not use this to his full potential. Where are we thinking? I'm thinking C as well. It's cool. It's a decent stand, you know. It's just there. And now Anubis. Anubis is one of those that I really love the design. It would be a horrible stand to have IRL because the literal god Anubis just takes over your body. So like, what's the point? I love the design. The sword's cool, and I think, yeah, the design kind of carries. I'll put it like high C. Sure. Bastet. Oh, this is one I know. This is the electric lady. I'm 90% sure this is the electric lady, the one that shoots bullets out of boobas, let's just say. But yeah, Joseph and Athel, one of the funniest moments from them when they're like, you know, doing some weird stuff. I think it creates some of the funniest moments in the show, in my opinion. And I think, you know, What is there more, like, what can you not love from that? Like, I think it's one of the funniest stands from part 3. So I'll put it just behind that Yellow Temperance. It's a cool stand, and the user's actually somewhat memorable because she's in Jojo's All-Star Battle. So that's the only reason I remember her. Oh, Sethan. Sethan. Who's this then? Sorry, don't know who you are. Gonna have to just pass on that. Pass on you because I don't know who you are. Oris. No. Yeah. Osiris. Okay, I have no clue who this is, but if my suspicions are correct, I think this is one of the derbies, the gambling one specifically. I'm probably wrong. I'm probably nowhere near. But I think that's the derby. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. But I'll go for it anyway. The derby stand. It was a memorable fight. I wouldn't say it was like probably bottom of the sea. Like it's kind of memorable. Jotaro has some cool moments in it, and he bluffs his way out of it. And I thought it was cool. Horus. Is this Pet Shop? Is this Pet Shop stand? I think this is Pet Shop stand, and if it is, it's pretty lackluster. But it's the only fight with Iggy we get, so I've kind of got to put it high because it's the only solo fight Iggy has, and I think a pet facing off against another pet is a pretty cool way to do it. And I'd say it's a very unique idea. So where are we putting this one? Where shall we put it? I'm thinking. Okay, since it's the only fight Iggy has, it's going like here. Only because it's the only fight he has. Atum. Atum is the other Derby brother, the gaming one. I love the design of the stand. He does nothing there. You play video games, and if you win, then you got to sell your soul or whatever. Like, I think the design is very cool, and that's the thing that carries it. But and it's kind of memorable. But the episodes that it was in were kind of just boring. I'm not gonna lie. But you do get the whole subplot going on with Avdol, Polnareff, and Iggy, which is cool. And then when they all get slimed out, I think it's a decent stand. I'll put it there. I think the sun needs to be moved up a little more. Sun's very underrated. I'll put sun there. Sun Yun. What is this? Tenor sax. What is this? Yeah. Haven't got the faintest idea who that is. Cream. Cream is a sick stand. I love this stand, and I think it's mainly memorable because it's in Jojo's All-Star Battle R again, which is probably why they make it so memorable. I think, the fight and how the fact this side villain slimes off two of the main characters. So you kind of got to put it in that situation where it's like, yeah, this stand's it's a force to be reckoned with, and it's pretty cool. Plus, it's the fight right before the big bad, and I think he's like Dio's right hand. Plus, he's a vampire. Cream, I think his standability overall, cool. I did not like how they slimed off my boy Avdol. They did that too fast. That was too fast in my opinion. Should have gave it a bit of time. But I think we'll put him. Ooh. And then we'll put him high B. Yeah, high B. He creates some of the best moments of part 3 by far, and some of the highest peaks of part 3. Without him, we wouldn't have that, so we kind of have to take that into consideration. Now, the world. Now, this guy, he's actually Star Platinum 0.1, well, no, like 0.1, and Star Platinum's like the second version. They're basically the same stand, apart from a few minor visual differences. They are basically the same. And with that, I like the world more. I think the world's design is better. I think Dio is a cooler villain, but I don't think he's better character than Jotaro. Don't get that twisted. I think some of the stuff he does is very good, which is what I like about him. And on that note, we'll leave it at that. I gotta go grab my dinner. I'll be back, lads. Okay. Where were we? The world. Yo! What's up? Yo! It's Jacob! It's this guy, bro. This guy was the GOAT I was talking about earlier. Phenomenal. Such a legend. Got me a cameo with Peter Blomqvist, who plays Lycabel. So, shout out to him. The world. Yeah. Yeah, like I said earlier, an S tier. I think he's better than Star Platinum. I think Jojos a cooler user, but I think the world is a cooler stand. So, yeah, he's going to go above Star Platinum for now. Okay, that's ending part 3. 3 more parts to go now. And kicking off part 4, we have Crazy Diamond. Alright, now this guy, he has a lot of fights, okay? I like his design. His powers are cool. Healing, it's very unique, and it's something we didn't get. We hadn't got up until that point in Jojos. So I'm gonna put it in like S, because it's a main character, of course. Like Josuke, if we really think about it, he's a very main character, and you know his stand, Crazy Diamond. Like we have to take, you know, we have to put both characters into that kind of pedestal and put them up there. I think, yeah, Crazy Diamond on its own. Like, if it wasn't for Josuke the user, I think it would be like an A tier. But Josuke bumps up with his personality and charisma. We've got 6 people in the stream, guys. Calm down. We're on the big numbers now. We're reaching the big leagues. The Hand. Now, the Hand, he's the GOAT, okay? Okuyasu is such a funny user. Okuyasu's a bum, though. He's got like minus IQ, so he doesn't really know how to utilize the hand properly. But yet again, it's a main cast stand, and I think the main cast of part 4, like stand-wise, is better than part 3. I'm putting it like, it's like the Silver Chariot of the kind of stands, in my opinion, of part 4. I'd put it around there. Okay, Koichi, the most reliable guy in Morio. Echoes. I love Echoes, man. I loved seeing the progression of it. It really brought me back to, like, you know, those kind of Pokemon days where you'd watch the Pokemon evolve. Like, Echoes is kind of a similar case, which I think is really cool. And it's the first act stand that we ever get, second being Tusk. I think they should do more Echoes. No, not more Echoes, more act stands. I think the acts are a really good idea and a really good point of kind of something to go off of. I'm putting it above the Hand. I'm putting it in A. I think it's very good. But yeah, Jacob, bro, how you doing, bro? We get some chatters in here. You know, how are we all doing? Like, do you guys think the list is right so far? What is everyone thinking? What do you think about the list? I'll give you a little bit of time to think. Is the list going? I'll put up a pool actually. Should I do that? I'll put up a poll for you guys. Am I too lazy for a poll? I think I am, lads. Wait, no, I'm gonna try and do it. Reject a poll. Option 1. Okay, cancel the poll. Cancel the poll. I'm too rookie to do it on what's it called? OBS. No, yeah, just OBS Streamlabs. I'm pretty new to OBS Streamlabs. We've been live for a little while now, guys. Heaven's Door. Heaven's Door. Another amazing one. Rohan Kashibe. One of the most goated characters in part 4. At first, I didn't really like him too much, and then I kind of grew into him. I really thought he was a great user, and I think he's a very cool, you know, character. And his stand reflects perfectly off of that. You've kind of got to put it up there, haven't you? Like, it's bloody Rohan Kashibe stand. I'm not saying it's bums, I'm saying it's goated. Like, this is going up there. This is another A. Like, it's just, I'm putting it above the hand, below Echoes. Okay, now the first villain of part 4 that we get, Aqua Necklace. This is the Angelo, the rock guy. This is his stand. Now, he doesn't do much. He's in it for about an episode or 2. But his stand kind of reminds me a bit of the Empress. Like, it's okay. Angelo as a character is a really interesting one, because I like his character. I think he's basically just a pure psychopath, and his stand doesn't really reflect off of that enough. I'll put it in a high C, like below Yellow Temperance. I think it's cool. Just didn't have enough on it. Okay, now I got a little bit of a hot take here. Bad Company, goated. I love Bad Company. It could even be an A if I really wanted it to. The design and the kind of what's the word? The idea of Bad Company was so goated, and such a goated decision by Araki that I think it kind of just deserves a spot. Like, it's toy figures, for crying out loud. I'm putting it like Bad Company goes like just below Hierophant Green, I think. I'll put Emperor above it. But yeah, Bad Company is really cool. I love Bad Company. Now, hold on. Red Hot Chili Pepper. This guy is kind of the sub-villain of Part 4. He's the villain for basically the first half, and then Kira comes in. I think, yeah, again, another cool stand. Red Hot Chili Pepper does what he needs to do. As a kind of midway point stand. He's in a lot of media as well, like he's in All-Star Battle R, so I'm going to put him a bit high. I think he goes low B, or high, no, I'll go high C. I'll go high C. I think, yeah, no, just behind Anubis, I think. No, above Anubis. Changed my mind. But yeah, Red Hot Chili Pepper, cool stand. The Lock. Now, if I remember correctly, that bum-ass scammer, the guy who, like, scammed Koichi, bro, my guy, scammed Koichi. Now this guy, he had the stand called The Lock, where he could basically just keep people in debt, which was cool. It's used about twice throughout the whole show. I can't say too much. It's like a C tier. Part 4 really just does jump the quality of stands, though, from Part 3. I'll put it, like, probably above Kanum. Yeah, I think that's fair. Surface? Oh, this one. I know this one. The doll. If we all remember that one, like, kid. The one that went with... the one that went with Koichi to go see Rohan. This was his stand. He could, like, mimic... He, like, mimicked Josuke at one point. Like, turned his stand into Josuke. This one's another mimic one. It's kind of memorable. I wouldn't say biggest stand or the best stand. I'm thinking another C, like just basically middle of the road. Like, I'll put it just behind Aqua Necklace. It's cool, I guess. Love Deluxe. Oh, this is what's her name? Yukiko's hair stand. It's cool. She's basically a crazy bitch at the start, but then she's tough. She's tough towards the end, and she gets with Koichi, and it's all flipping rainbows and happy endings for them lot. I never even knew the name till now, because they never say the name, I don't think. It's cool. It's above The Lock. I think below the sun, above The Lock. Yeah. Pearl Jam. What's his name? Mario. No, he's the cook guy. I know him. He's the guy who gives Josuke all that good food. And this guy's not even a bad guy either. He's a good guy, surprisingly. Like, we got a little bit of a subplot. A little bit of a kind of, not filler episode, but it's a subplot. And then we meet this guy with a cool stand. I think it's awesome, honestly. That whole episode was really cool. I'll put him like there. He's a cool stand. Not much I can say about him. Atch Tongue Baby. Oh, this guy. It's a little baby Joseph brought in. Nice guy. This guy's cool. Okay. Yeah. This guy's cool, the little baby. The baby's in it a lot, surprisingly. Doesn't do much with the powers apart from go invisible. We have a cool couple episodes where it's just focusing on the baby. I'd put it like, yeah, like about there. The rat stand. This one's so forgettable, but I know the one it's on about. It's just called Rat. It's the rat stand, the one that Jotaro and Josuke, they go hunting this little rat because it's pests. It's another little filler episode, but it's not filler because it's all in the manga. It's just very like, it's just very off the plot sometimes, but I don't think it's boring. I think it's cool. It's gonna go in D. Like, it's not really important. It's decent. Like, I'll put it, yeah, round about there. Like, it's okay. It's a rat. Well, what can I say about a rat? Harvest. Now this guy, my man Shigechi, bro. I'm still gutted about what happened to my goat. He was the man, you could say. You could say he was the GOAT, and I wouldn't even be disappointed. He was genuinely such a cool stand user, and I think everything that they do with him within the show is cool. Wait, hold on. Wait, is my audio alright? Yeah, let me just test my audio again quickly. And I think everything that they do with him within the show. Yo. I'm testing it now, hold on. 5 people in the stream already! Got a big audience, lads! Okay. We've got people to impress. Harvest, right. What are we thinking? Harvest goes straight to B. I think. You know. Harvest. Yeah, Harvest is like around about here. Very memorable stand, because just the user, Shigechi, goes out in the most brutalist way ever. My goat, bro. So tough. Until he died. He had like a 1 episode. Like, it felt like they had to just build up a character just to throw him away the next episode. So, Cinderella. This is the one that makes Yukiko, well, Koichi fall in love with Yukiko. It's not a bad stand. It's solid. But yeah, Cinderella goes somewhat high up for me. Well, not high. What am I on about? Somewhat high up. No, it doesn't. It goes like a C tier. Like, it's pretty standard. It's like belongs with the rest of them, really. Where should I throw it in? C. I think just above. Yeah, about there. It's kind of memorable because of the name Cinderella. But it's not much special apart from that. Atom Heart Father. What is his stand name? I swear they just make up these stand names. But I know who this is. This is Kira's father. I didn't even know he had a stand. Oh yeah, no, actually, he's the guy who can go into the paintings. No, the photos. So yeah, he's a cool guy. Nothing crazy, I guess. He's decent. Another probably C tier. He goes low C though. Like, he doesn't do much. He kind of just goes around simping for Kira, his own son. Boy 2 Man. Oh, this is the I know this one. The rock paper scissors guy, the little kid that tried to 1v1 Rohan, got his ass whooped. But this guy, yeah, it was a somewhat memorable stand fight. I kind of remember it. He was decent. I'd put him. He's nothing crazy. Again, like, he's probably just only slightly above the lock. Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is the alien from Part 4. A really cool character, actually. That has a lot of funny subplots. And I do like the character. I didn't even know it was a star. I actually thought it was an alien, but him being... Oh no, because he did get pierced with the arrow in that one scene, if I remember correctly. So yeah, he is a stand user. And he just thinks he's an alien. He's like... He could go in the bottom of B for me, but I think he's going to go like somewhat high C, because the stand is the character, and the character's cool. Now I got a little bit of a hot take. Highway Star. I love Highway Star. Like, I can't exaggerate how much I actually like Highway Star. Like, I think the ability is cool. How he can run fast is awesome. I think, what's it called, his design is something really cool. And I like Yuya Funagami. I even remember the user. The user is awesome as well. You know, I wish he just did more. Like, he's a really cool stand. I'm putting me in low A. Like, call me crazy, but I loved Highway Star. I thought he was great. Stray Cat. Now, Stray Cat. Where do you go? See, you help out Kira a lot, yeah? But on your own, you're a bit of a wimp. Without Kira, he's a bum. Probably like C. I don't like the design at all. I think the design's ugly. I think the ability's decent. But I think how it's a cat is also kind of cool. I'm putting it like... yeah, like there. Stray Cat. Like, it's okay. Nothing crazy. Nothing, like, super cool. But yeah, what do we think of this list so far, guys? Anyone in the chat, like, want to say anything about the list? You guys are so... I don't know, it's just like people dip in. It's like 5 people come in. They're in there for about 5-10 minutes, just watching stream. I'm talking. They're not saying anything. Like, I'm not that intimidating, guys. Come on, you know I'm just your run-of-the-mill kind of guy. Superfly. Superfly's cool, I would say. You know, it's a tower, so it's a bit like strength in my opinion. I'd probably put it on the exact same level as strength because it's just an inanimate object, the like thingy, and I think it's cool because whoever leaves can't go back in, or the person that leaves like can't go back in. So I think that's cool. I'll put him, yeah, basically up there with strength. Yeah, I'll put him like there. Enigma. Oh, I think I know this guy. This is the one dude. I kind of forgot about him. Didn't he like threaten? Yeah, it's the letter one when he opened like the piece of paper. Like, it's something to do with that. I don't remember a lot, but I love the design of this stand. I just don't remember a lot for him, so it's gonna just go right in the middle because I just don't remember a lot. But I love the design. He's like probably. Now I've got to put Earth, Wind, Fire. Like, he's got to go like up here. What am I on about? I'm like genuinely tripping. I think he goes like there. You know, like I think he's up there. Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick. It's the one in the thumbnail, guys. It's the one in the thumbnail if you pay close attention. Cheap Trick, very cool stand. I think it's unique. Goes from back to back. The design's okay. I don't know how I know this stand so well. I just do. I think it's like an internet meme. Cheap Trick. I think it's cool. I think on its own it's pretty buns. It could be down here if it wasn't an internet meme, but I think how memed on it is, it goes in B. Like bottom of B there. Just how memed on it is. Okay, now another heavy hitter, Killer Queen. The other one who's also in the thumbnail. Now Killer Queen, I like him because they don't make him too OP here. Like, you would think after the world they'd scale up the villains, make Killer Queen even more powerful. No, they actually do the opposite. They make Killer Queen more weaker and do a more grounded story, which is also what makes Part 4 so good because they take it back so much. And Killer Queen, the design, perfect. One of my favourite design stands. The name, perfect. The abilities are cool. The bombs are pretty unique. They haven't done anything to do with bombs yet, so them doing Killer Queen was very cool. It has to go up in S, because it's just, he's Josuke's rival. He could even go in SS if I really wanted him to. It depends. It genuinely depends. I think he's a very good stand though, and very cool in my personal opinion. I'd probably put him above Josuke's Crazy Diamond. I like Killer Queen more than Crazy Diamond. Now that's a hot take, but I do. Okay, that's part 4 concluded. Alright, what do we think of the list so far? Someone type in chat, someone just give it to me. Tell me what you guys think of the list, alright? I need a bit of feedback here, because I don't know if I'm... hopefully I'm not doing a shit job. Let's hope not. Bro, who are these 3 viewers? Well, I'm not even one of them. I don't know who these viewers are. They're here. and they're just listening. They're present. They're just listening to me, which is okay, I guess. All right, let's start off part 5, shall we? Since none of you guys want to man up and tell me what you think of the list, because you're all like in the chat. Well, you're not even in the chat. You're just behind your little screens. No, I'm only joking. I appreciate you guys watching me. It's very appreciative. I'm very appreciative. Golden Experience. I'm pretty high on Golden Experience. It's Giorno stand, Dio's son, so it has to go up there. It's a cool stand. Yeah, it goes in. It's another S for me. I'm not as big on the design as some people, but I love the ability of it, and it's a main JoJo stand, so it can not be good, if you know what I mean. Like, it has to be up there because of how cool it is. But I think Golden Experience goes there. Very cool stand. Sticky Fingers, Bruno Bucciari. That's another hot take. I think this goes in S as well. I think this could genuinely be replaced with Golden Experience if they wanted to. Like, Sticky Fingers could be the main stand if they really wanted it to. Because he's just in part 5 so much, which is what I love. He's just in it all the way throughout. And I love his ability. His ability is probably better than Giorno's in my opinion, depending on how you look at it. I love Sticky Fingers. Very cool stand. Moody Blues, Albacchio. My favourite part 5 and one of my favourite JoJo characters in whole. I love his stand, Moody Blues. It's got one of my favourite designs yet again. I'm putting it like high A. Like, I genuinely think Moody Blues is a really cool stand. They don't show it enough though, but it's a very good stand. I love the design, the abilities, something we've never seen before. And yeah, they just do a lot of unique things, and they take a lot of unique liberals with Moody Blues. So I'm putting it out there. I'm shouting it out. Sex Pistols, Mista. Mista's goated, right? Call me crazy, Mista. No, don't call me crazy. Everyone knows Mista's goated, alright? What am I on about? Mista is the goat. Okay, Mista goes... Where are we thinking? Yeah, he's got to go high A again. Like, he's a very cool stand. Like, the whole of part 5, they just outdo themselves every part. They make the main cast just more and more cooler. And Sex Pistols, like, is a very cool stand, and Mista just makes it all the more better. He has like the most fights in part 5, I'm pretty sure. We get to see the most of Sex Pistols, so I'm putting it out there. Aerosmith. Now, this might be one of my no, not my weakest. I think it's one of my weakest though on part 5. It's a cool stand. The plane thing is unique. Another kind of, what would you call it, like vehicle, kind of inanimate object kind of thing. So yeah, I'd put it still in like A, so it goes like probably like below these lot, but it's still like very prominent in my opinion. Purple Haze, Fugo stand. I love Fugo, bro. He's not in it enough. It's just always the characters that aren't in it enough. And there was one point where I absolutely loved Purple Haze's design. It was like my favourite probably design, and it still is one of my favourites. I'd say it's another like high A easily. I think it's like just behind Echoes though. I would say Echoes is probably better in my opinion. But Purple Haze is another great one. Spice Girl. Spice Girl. Ooh. It's decent. It's fine. Like, it's basically just an opposite to King Crimson. Wait, hold on. I'm taking this back a bit. Golden Wind. Now that I've just seen they have Requiem on the list, I'm putting him like high A. Like, I think Requiem carries Golden Wind a lot. Like, and that's saying something. I think Golden Wind's an A. Spice Girl. Ooh, it goes like high B probably, like just below Emperor. Like, I don't think it's anything crazy. Who are we on next? MA President. The Turtle. The Turtle is an MVP for part 3. Part 4, 5, sorry. Turtle's an MVP for part 5, I think. Does a lot, okay? Like, without the Turtle, they'd be flipping dead within, like, 10 episodes. So, the Turtle's got to go up here. Like, it's a cool stand. It's probably, like, mid-B, again. Like, behind Spice Girls, behind... About there, I'd say. No, about there. It's a very cool stand. And it's an MVP, it clutches up. It does its job. It's a turtle, and it's very good of hiding out of sight. Black Sabbath. Another one that has a really, really good design, in my opinion. It's very unique. Capabilities wise, it transfers from shadows, and that's something we never seen in Jojos up to this point. So it's high, obviously. Like most of these characters are high, but like it's part 5, you know, part 5 just does so much that part 4 and 3 don't, which is what puts it so high. We've only got we got a decent amount of stands left. Oh, this is gonna be a long stream, lads. Black Sabbath, yeah. It's gonna go like I think low A. Like bottom of A. Like I think that's a fair place to put it, bottom of A. Or it could go high B. I'm thinking high B. Yeah, I'm thinking like just behind. Yeah. I'm thinking high B is a solid place to put it. Soft Machine. Sorry, who are you? Soft Machine. I think I know who Soft Machine is. Look, I might know who these lot are, but it's probably part of Risotto's like gang, but they just never show the stands. They never name the stands, but we know they have stands. Soft Machine is gonna go like I don't know who he is, so D. Craftwork. Look, I recognise the design. Don't know who it is again. It's definitely someone from Risotto's gang. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on all these ones. Little Feet. Yeah, don't know who you are. Man in the Mirror. Now this is one I actually remember. Okay, Man in the Mirror is awesome. All right. Based off the Michael Jackson song "Man in the Mirror." He's one of the only ones out of the kind of really small side villains I actually remember just because of the name. Fuga has a fight with him. It's Fuga. It's literally Purple Haze's only appearance. So I'm gonna have to kind of put it high. It's gonna go like. I'd go like yeah, about there on C. I think it does. It does a lot. I think I should put that like. Yeah, I think that's fine. Beach Boy, very good band, Beach Boys. But the Beach Boy, this is the Chud. I'm gonna call him that because I don't know his name, but I know who he is. I know who he is, so don't make fun of me. God, I'm trying to charge my phone real quickly. We've been sure for flipping over an hour now, nearly. Yeah, Beach Boy. You know, yeah, again, it's a very cool stand, and I think it matches really well with you know, his brother's stand, and I think they make for a really interesting train fight. And I think it's a very cool fight in general. I'd put it like high C, like just below Man in the Mirror probably. The Ungrateful Dead. Now this is the one that like rapidly ages like people. So I think it's very cool. The Ungrateful Dead. It just rapidly ages the main casts like on that fight, and it kind of makes the fight more unique in my opinion. I'm gonna put it. I think it goes like low B. Like it's one to kind of remember, but it's one I can't really remember. Like I didn't even know the name the other day. Babyface. Now this is a very sus stand because it's the one that puts the like, you know, has a baby basically, and it's the one that fights Giorno on that one part. It's a very short fight. This guy gets taken down super fast. I can't remember much. It's like, where would I put it? I'm putting it like, yeah, it's just gonna have to go there because it's such a short fight. Now, White Album. Alright, White Album is sick. I actually love him. He's in Jojo's All-Star Battle R. And I think the fight that Mister and Giorno have against him is very cool. I'm putting him in B again. I think he's another B tier stand. Like, just above the Fool, I'd say. Clash. Clash. Yeah, I think I might be forgetting something. Who the hell's Clash again? I'm blanking. I don't know who Clash is. Look, all the ones at the bottom here, basically ones I just don't know, if I'm going to be honest. Talking... Is that Talking Head? Yeah, I know who Talking Head is. It's the one that kind of controls the tongues. This is just after they break away from the mafioso and start doing their own thing. It's a cool stand. I've seen a lot of memes with this stand as well, like a lot of gifs with the thing in the tongue. But it's cool. Apart from that, it doesn't really do too much. It's in there for like, I think it's like 2 stand users for this one, and I think it's in there for about an episode or 2. It's gonna go like there. Like, there's another one that's kind of forgettable, but it's not too forgettable. Okay, Notorious B.I.G. This is another one that I really like. Okay, I like a lot of these, a lot of the Part 5 ones, but Notorious B.I.G. stands out a lot, like a lot. Because I like the design, and I recognise, I don't know if it's a song or a band, but I recognise the name. And it brings me back memories. There was this one guy in Fortnite I knew who had the username of Notorious B.I.G. So it kind of brings me back to that. I'll put him like, yeah, I'll put him like there on B. I think the plane fight that they have is another cool one as well. Metallica. Oh, Risotto did not have enough screen time, man. Like, I'm tripping, but like Risotto just didn't have he didn't have enough screen time. Such a cool character with such a cool design and with an awesome stand. At least he's an all-star battle ass, so at least you can kind of experience him for like everything he has. I'm putting him. Yeah, he's going in. He's like an A, I'd say, like low A. I'd probably put him lower than Highway Star. But yeah, about there. Metallica's a cool stand. Green Day. Oh, I love Green Day as well. The user of Green Day is flipping. He's like Angelo. He's pure flipping evil, man. Like, everything about Green Day is very cool. I like his design. Looks like a cactus. User is very cool. So evil. Yeah, I think he goes in. I think he goes. I like him a lot. I'm putting him low A as well. I'm putting a lot of these low A, but I love his stand. And I love the edits that come along with this guy's user. They are sick. Oasis. This is the guy who goes underground. Kind of a bum. Like, he doesn't do too much. I'm pretty sure he, like, you know, he delays the others, and both of these, the duo fight, there's a lot of duo fights in Part 5, which I noticed, and I think the duo fights carry Part 5, and this is one of the ones that is really good in my opinion. And for a duo fight, I think I'll have to put it somewhere in B. No, high C, I think. Yeah. He's okay. Memorable, but not the coolest stand. Rolling Stones. Wait, I'm blanking. I know the band Rolling Stones, but I'm blanking on what this stand does and who this stand is. I'm just completely going. I've got no clue. I'll know if you show me the episode again, but I don't know. Silver Chariot, or Chariot Requiem, actually, is another really cool stand. His design is arguably my favourite design in the whole show. I think Chariot Requiem does a great job. And he kind of acts as a protector for the Requiem arrow that both King Crimson and Giorno, they're both going after. And I think the whole swapping bodies thing's a bit confusing, but I think it can be cool, depending on how you look at it. It goes in, it's like there. No, it's like there on A. No. There. Or there, yeah. I'm losing my voice slowly but surely, guys. Oh my god, it's going. King Crimson. This is probably my favourite villain stand in the whole of Jojos. I wouldn't even say that's a hot take. He's going. King Crimson's so good. Probably goes just slightly behind the world, though. I just do love the world, but King Crimson is such an awesome stand. So it goes in SS, obviously. Now, Golden Experience Requiem. What more can I say? This is another banger. That's why I moved Golden Experience down, because I realised Requiem was on the list. So what else can I say? It's another banger. Doesn't have the most screen time, but I can let it slide. It's just a 6 stand, and I think it goes right behind Star Platinum. It's like low of SS, but I think it's still really cool. Stone Free. Jolene, she utilises this stand impeccably. Like, I can't give Jolene enough credit because she utilizes this stand when it's horrible. Like, it's okay, but it probably has the fighting capacity of like Hierophant Green at max. And this is essentially basically Hierophant Green 2.0, but the way she uses it, she always uses it like Star Platinum. I'm not even like kidding. Like, she uses it so well. It's a very cool stand. It's gonna have to go like, I think high A, like just behind Silver Chariot. I think it's very cool. I like the design as well. Kiss. This is it? No, what's her name? Her name's I know her name. Yeah, the stand user. I know the stand user's name. I swear to God, I'll remember it in a minute. But Kiss is very cool. Yeah, the stand user's decent. This is like the main Joe Bro of Part 6. What else more can I say? You know, is it? Wait, hold on. I think we're out of music. Yeah, we're out of music, guys. Let's replay. What else more can I say though? I'm not even lying. This probably goes. I think just above Hermit Purple is what I'm saying. Oh, about there. I think it's just above Hermit Purple in my opinion. Like, it's cool, but I don't think it competes with the others in my opinion. Burning Down the House. Now, Emporio is a really cool stand, and this is another MVP stand similar to the Turtle. I think this one does its job really, really well, and I think it kind of acts as a hub for the Part 6 crew, which is cool. I'm putting it like in B again, somewhere in B. Where would it go? I think it'd go like there, or no, there even. I think it's cool. It doesn't have any fighting capabilities. I just think the room itself is very cool. Foo Fighters. Foo Fighters is a really funny Part 6 character, and I think is a really cool Jobro as well. It's up there with like Thingy Majiggle. I forgot her name. I'll remember. I just forget a lot about Part 6. Part 6 is like the middle child in my opinion. I mean, it's the third kind of child out of that trilogy, but it's the one I forget the most. Foo Fighters though, I think it goes like above Spice Girl. Yeah, I think it goes right about there. I think it's a fair place to put it. Weather Report is so goated. Being Poochie's brother was such a great twist that you find out. I had no clue until the end, and I think it is a really cool twist how they do it. And Weather Report has a sick design. It's probably, like I say, it's for all of them, but this might be one of my favorite designs. It's one of those ones that goes like kind of high A. Like, yeah, it is a high A stand. It's sick ability as well, controlling the weather. Something very unique that we didn't get. Diver Down. As you know, it's my profile picture. My profile picture changes a lot though, so I don't really say much. But the reason I picked it is because I love the design of it. And Diver Down it's got a great design. It's up there. I'm putting it in A just because of the design alone. I think the ability is cool, also, but the design just complements it even more. And I think that's what makes it cool. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's what makes it so cool, the design of it. Goo Goo Doll. This is the roommate, Jolene's roommate, in the first couple episodes. Don't know her name again. She's in it again later on, but she's cool. She has little fights. She turns Jolene into like Tiny, which is decent. Kind of forgettable though. It goes like right around there. Like, doesn't do the most. I might be tripping though, because like, yeah, it does appear later on a bit, but not too much. What the hell is this one? Manhattan Transfer. Sorry, I got no clue who you are. Highway to Hell. Oh, I know this one. It's the one that like protrudes the things out of the thingy's back. Neck, I mean. I think it's cool. It just doesn't have a lot. Like, yeah, again, it's featured for so little that I could barely remember it. It's like one of those ones that goes like low C. Like, it just doesn't have much. Marlin Mansion. Yeah. I forgot you. Forgot I forgot who this guy was. I just forget so much about part 6. I'm not even lying. Jump Jack Flash. No clue. Limp Bizkit. Okay, I know who Limp Bizkit is. The undead one. Had a decent fight with Hermes. That's her name. Hermes. Had a decent fight with Hermes. You know, did an okay amount. I'm gonna put it. Or I think it goes like there. Like, if I'm gonna be honest, you know, a lot of the part 6 ones are just kind of in the middle as well. Survivor. Now this is the one I remember a lot actually, because it's the one Dio was saying was so ass and gave us that one dude, and then turned everyone against each other. But it's a horrible stand. Really it is. It doesn't really do much. Like Dio told the story about it, and it just turned people on each other, which is fine. I think the stand for memes is really cool, but I think it's like a C tier. If I'm gonna go on personal enjoyment, it's a C tier because you just don't get to see enough of it. I'll put it there. Planet Waves. This is the prison guard. Now the prison guard as a character is about as stale as a 2-year-old piece of bread. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, it's hella stale. The stand's cool though. I like the design. It's pure red and it just kind of sends meteors from outer space. It's cool. I'd put it like B, like somewhere on B. Yeah, bomber B. Like, it's okay. I like the fight between Jolie and this dude. I think the stand carries this guy mainly because it's a humanoid stand, and I like humanoid stands personally. Dragon's Dream. Oh my god, I'm gonna blank out on so many of these. I don't know who. No, I know who a couple of these are actually. Okay, don't hate on me. Don't know you. Don't know you. Do I know you? Look, I hardly remember part 6, and it was the one I watched most recently, mainly because I watched it over the course of like 3-4 months. I'm not even lying. I struggled to get through it, but it was good at the end. I thought it was alright. Don't know you. Bohemian Rhapsody, I remember that one because I remember the name. That's the only reason. It was an okay stand. It was another kind of forgettable one. It's like there again, you know. Sky High, don't know you. Sorry. Underworld, forgot you. Okay, now we're getting on to the last 3. The big dogs. Okay, this is where the videos came up to. We've been going for about an hour and 20 minutes. I've got no idea how streamers stream for so long and, you know, talk the whole time. Like, I'm fucking out of energy. Like, my throat is genuinely hurting so bad. Whitesnake. I think Whitesnake goes bottom of S. I really like Whitesnake's design. And again, it's what it's Poochie's stand that has the most screen time. And I think it's cool. Yeah, I'll put it above Sticky Fingers. But yeah, Whitesnake's a cool stand. Poochie does a lot with it. The disc removal ability is super sick as well. I really do like that off of Whitesnake. And yeah, Poochie uses it well, like I said. Sea Moon. Okay, it's a hot take. Sea Moon, you're going up in S tier. Or, no, high S tier. I'll put Sea Moon there. Sea Moon there, sorry. Sea Moon, cool. He's dope. I love his design. I'm so sad we only get one fight with him, though. Him against Jolene. Like, the one fight is a bit lackluster, in my opinion. You know, I think, like, the way Jolene deals with him is cool. But I wish we got more of him. His design's so sick. Ability is awesome. You know, what else can you say? He's up here with the big dogs in S tier. I think he's an awesome stand. Now, the final one for today, okay? Made in Heaven. And this is where it all leads up to. So, Poochie, in my opinion. I think this is his second best stand. I think Sea Moon... No, actually, no, he's the best stand. Scrap that. Just off the whole final Heaven fight. I think Made in Heaven is awesome. He is so great. Accelerating time and resetting the whole, you know, timeline is very cool. I know it doesn't correlate with part 7, but it makes sense, and it gives Araki an excuse to kind of go back in the timeline and just do a whole separate timeline. Main Heaven's awesome though. Poochie is so sick. I love him as a villain. He's up there. It's crazy how like all the villains are up here, and then like a couple of the main characters are down here. Like we genuinely got Stone Free, Golden Experience, and Crazy Diamond all down here. But they are all kind of the same. They're not really OP in like my opinion, and I think their designs they're okay. Like it's nothing crazy. But yeah, that is my full JoJo list. All right. Before any of you lot leave, okay, I want one person in the chat, 'cause I know there's 2 people in here. I want one of you to just rate the list, okay? One of you do it. Pretty please. On God. No cap, on God. I want someone to rate this list. It took me a lot of time. And I feel like my voice is going now. Alright, someone in the chat. There's 5 people now, lads. Alright, all of you just rate this tier list, okay? Just rate it. Alright, everyone in chat just start saying 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, or 0 out of 10, depending on what you guys think. Just tell me what you think, honestly. I need a bit of feedback. Because, you know, I think I've done a decent job. Oh, none of you want to man up and just say it's a good... Fine, I'll do it myself then. I'll do it myself if you guys don't want to say how good of a tier list it is. Alright, I guess I'm talking to myself here. You know. We'll probably vibe for a bit after we've done the tier list, actually. That's what I'm thinking. Like... I should probably stream more, to be fair. Do more JoJo stuff, because I enjoyed this stream personally. I mean, you guys clearly didn't, because I'm only joking. You guys probably did. If you haven't already, like up the stream also. I'd appreciate that. Look, watch this. Just to prove chat's working. 10 out of 10. Master. Look, I could rate that myself, okay? 10 out of 10 master. Like, come on. Oh, we had the chat box here the whole time. I never did anything with the chat box. Bro, if I'd done that at the beginning, I didn't even enable the chat box until now. I'm so stupid, guys. That is hella stupid, but it was whatever. It's whatever. Mini feed. Malaki. Okay, alright. It's just me, myself, and I in this chat now. Dun, dun, dun. 4 people in the stream. Alright, okay, this is my chance, okay? Just someone rate this. Someone rate this. I've rated it myself because nobody wants to man up and rate this, okay? Right, I'll speak right into the mic. One of you comment in chat right now. Say how good of a tier list this is, alright? Or it's genuinely over. Come on, someone's got a man up now. Yeah, no one's manning up. No one wants to say this is a good tier list. I feel disappointed in you guys. You guys are such, you know, jolly old fans, aren't you? No, I'm only joking. Hold on. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. What's his name? Red Rod. Red Rod. Oh my god. This guy. This is the character from the most recent... What? This isn't... What is this? This isn't a stand. I look up Red Rod. Red Rod doesn't even exist yet. He's so new. Is his name Red Rod? Rod Red. Red Rod. character. I'm tripping. There's a character called Red Rod. It literally just got released. Something like that. Hold on. Let me look this up. Yeah, there was literally like a new character in Part 9 called Red Rod. It literally came, the chapter literally came out like yesterday. I swear to God. Of Jojo Lands Red. Is it Red Rod? Red Jojo's new stand. Let me look this up. No, I'll look this up now. Jojo's new stand. List of stands. It's got to be somewhere on here. It's in Part 9, so... These are the list of every single stand, and we've named, like, every single one of these, lads. So don't even joke. Should be in Jojo Lands. Okay, we're finding it. We're finding it, lads. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's called Light Rod. Yeah, Light Rod. I'm geeking. Light Rod, let me look it up. Light Rod. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. It doesn't like it's off the grid. It's that new. It's that new. It just genuinely doesn't exist. Like the like I've seen this guy get memed so many times. Because people are calling him like the most OP stand. Apparently he has like some OP ability. Which I don't doubt. He probably does. But yeah, let me look at his stuff. Abilities. What does he even have? He has like a couple panels with like him in it. It's currently unnamed stand. Is featuring Light Rod. Oh, yeah, but he looks cool. Made out of light, but apparently he's got like a one-shot move. John Rod is John Rod. Look, this guy knows. Unhexagon. Look, finally at the end of the stream, we get one guy coming in here. Goated, bro. John Rod. Like this guy solos fiction, right? He transcends fiction. He's that goated. John Rod. He's the guy. I actually like the JoJo's wiki, I'm not gonna lie. What else can I do on here? Wait, hold on. Characters. Let's go on, yeah, all the characters. Bro, I hardly remember any of these. I know that guy, know that guy, know that guy. Who the hell's Ton Petty? No clue. Dyer, know you. Strizo, I know you. Wait, hold on. What the hell is this? Phantom Blood musical. What am I discovering? There's a Phantom Blood musical. Where's Dio then? Oh, Dio clearly's not on here because he's too cool. Oh, he's there. God, that is like kind of uncanny, not gonna lie. There's a musical. Part 2. Strizo's also in part... Wait, am I the only one to just figure this out? I had no clue Strizo was in both Part 1 and Part 2. No way, I didn't even know that. That's nuts, man. I'm geeking out over bloody... God knows. Alright, I know all these guys. George Joestar II. The guy that gets 1 second of screen time and 1 cool photo. Part 3. That's where all the big dogs come in now. Part 4. We got 7 people in the stream. Why have we got 7 people in when I'm like, about to pack my bags and leave? Is this like a sign? If this is a sign, someone like type in chat, I should keep streaming because I could go for fucking ever. I'm gonna be honest. Part 4, yeah. Goated. Let's go to some of the manga. Strizo was a part of the dudes that helped Jonathan breach Dio Zombies or something. Yeah, that's just crazy. I didn't know he was like a, kind of like an ally and then became a villain. It's kind of, that's something cool that I didn't notice before. All the manga characters. I'm reading Steel Ball Run at the moment. It's goated at the moment, not gonna lie. My favourite character is probably, I think Sandman. Sandman's up there. Or Mountain Tim. Mountain Tim's awesome. Funny Valentine is awesome as well. Fat Chud Valentine. What the hell is TSKR? Oh, this is Thus Spoke Kashibe Rohan. Awesome Sawsome. Back, wait. Oh yeah, no, Josuke's in there. Yeah, this is part 4. I think. Awesome, lads. Yeah, I'm gonna probably end the stream there. I appreciate everyone coming in and commenting, especially the guy at the end, and Hexagon. Thanks so much for tuning in, bro. I might do weekly streams. I'm tempted, like JoJo theme weekly streams. I'll probably put this in like a compilation and upload this at some point. But yeah, I appreciate all you guys for joining in. Let's just end that. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video or stream, whatever I do next.